All right, let's get a look outside. And as you mentioned, it's actually pretty warm out there compared to what we're used to.
Definitely, it's all relative at this point in the year. And it's going to warm up into the 50s on Friday. But that comes with rain. And even though we're going to lose snow, we're talking about all the rain, I really think the wind on Friday is
the bigger story.
That's the big issue, yeah.
And it's probably not a constant wind, but the gusts that we get are going to be problematic on Friday. Wind right now is coming in out of the southwest, and that's ushering in milder air. 38 in Portland, 34 in Bangor, and 28 in Greenville, so not as much warming today up north. A few snow showers here on the radar, but a lot of this band drying up. Could be a few flakes that make it into the mountains tonight. Other than that, not expecting much. This is the storm system that's on the way, and it's going to take a track that just is not good at all if you want snow in the northeast. In fact, notice by noon tomorrow, the rain-snow line even north of the Great Lakes, as the center of the system tracks well to our north and northwest, and that puts us on the warm side of the system, and it also ushers in those gusty southerly winds on Friday. For the day tomorrow, though, we're looking nice. We have lots of sunshine that's on the way. Temperatures during the daytime get to about 40 in central and southern Maine. It will not be as warm in northern Maine tomorrow. Really takes until later tomorrow night for that warmer air to arrive there. If you have any plans tomorrow night, there really are no weather issues. However, there could be a little fog that starts to form as the warmer air moves up over the cold snowpack during the nighttime tomorrow night, because the snow will not have melted before the rain. Now, by Friday morning, we'll have a few showers out there, but there's not consistent rain Friday morning. Notice the temperatures, though. We're up into the 40s here first thing in the morning on Friday in most of the state. And those numbers keep going up through the day as the wind picks up and the cold front from the west kind of squeezes the wind out ahead of it. We'll get into the 50s here Friday, midday into the afternoon. Lots of melting, periods of rain with some embedded downpours at times through the afternoon. And this is when the strongest winds will be too, when these downpours come through midday into the afternoon. By 6 o'clock in the evening, the front is pushing through central Maine, temperatures dropping behind it. Our hope is, though, we hit freezing later in the day or overnight after we've had a period of time for the wind to dry out a lot of the ground surfaces. So there could be some black ice, but this doesn't look like a traditional flash freeze where you're instantly going from 50 to 32. There will be a drop that happens over several hours. The wind is a concern, though, especially mid-coast and down east. I'd say during the afternoon hours on Friday, some gusts past 55 miles per hour are possible. Outages are on the table here. They're possible through a lot of central and southern Maine too, but the wind diminishes the farther northwest you get. It's still gusty, but it won't be quite as strong as it is over mid-coast and down east areas. And again, that's Friday afternoon. For tomorrow, seas 2 to 4 feet. A gale watch is up on the water as the next storm comes in. So it's a windswept rain on Friday. We turn sharply colder Friday night into Saturday morning, and then a little clipper comes in Saturday night, early Sunday with a round of some snow showers. There could be some minor accumulations, especially to the north, and then we briefly warm up, especially on the coast on Sunday. We could hit the low 40s before we turn cold again on Monday, and another little clipper looks like it comes in Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning, but that doesn't look to be a big system at this point. So again, the wind's the factor to watch here on Friday. There will be some outages. It's just a matter of how widespread. I think if you're on the mid-coast or down east, that's where you should really think about it.
All right, Ryan, thank you.
You're welcome.